Transit City of Atlanta. Used to be the terminus of the Western and Atlantic Railroad here. That's why they still sound the train horn inside Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the Atlanta Falcons. On the visitor's sideline is Seahawks head coach Mike McDonald. His guys stuck in a fierce battle last week in the game that ended up a tie. On the other side, it's the Falcons head coach Raheem Morris. His guys stuck in... Welcome to the booth. Mike Zarico, Greg Olson with you. We are set for a good one. Off we go from Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. The Falcons set to take over here on offense. They are led out by the 6'4" quarterback. Out of Notre Dame, it's Riley Leonard.
So you take a look at last week's game, Mike, and you certainly wouldn't say that he played poorly. I mean, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. That's a clean slate. And when you talk to his coaches, they said they haven't seen him this motivated to bounce back after a loss in his entire career. So he's had a great week of practice. He's really challenging the guys around him to elevate their standard. And if it's any indication of how today is going to go, I think we're in for a treat.
Now you'll just pitch this one out there. 3rd and 6.
John Robinson, incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
From the gun, here's Leonard. He's going to find his receiver. It's Robinson. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. It is a big play there for the Falcons. 33 yards.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the gun, here's a throw by Leonard. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. 3rd down, 3 to go.
6. Brings up 3rd.
Operating out of the gun, it is Leonard. And he's into the end zone. Brian Leonard, touchdown Falcons.
And when things haven't been going your way like they haven't around here recently, Mike, this is exactly what you need. You're looking for a spark. So to take the opening possession of the game, march it down there, and come away with the score, all of a sudden the sideline's a lot more positive. There's a lot more good energy amongst your teammates. Is that the spark they needed to turn this thing around?
Folks, the point is good. And the Falcons will take a 7-0 lead. After the touchdown, out is Polk to kick this one away. Corey Horton now to return it. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Seahawks come out, and they are led by a new quarterback, Sam Darnold. From USC, he's bounced around for his first 7 seasons. This is 5th different franchise as he starts year 8 in the NFL. And Greg, it's year 1 with the Seahawks.
To say last year changed the trajectory of Sam Darnold's career feels a little bit like an understatement, doesn't it, Mike? I mean, the year he had in Minnesota, alongside head coach Kevin O'Connell, by far was the best year of his career. And it's a big reason why Seattle paid him what they did to come in, replace Geno Smith as the starting quarterback. So now the question is, years ago under Kyle Shanahan, 1 year under Kevin O'Connell, can he now bring that to Seattle and have that same level of success and take them back to the playoffs?
A big play for Seattle. 42 yards.
Steps in at the 14-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's First and goal coming up.
That's another Seahawks first down. First and goal, Seattle.
Darnold to throw again. To the goal line and in. Elijah Arroyo. Touchdown, Seahawks.
Seattle.
And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop. And they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Falcons offense ready to possess the football for the second time. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with first down. He'll fake the handoff, and here is Leonard. He's got that to the rookie brought out from Georgia. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive. Play action. Now it's Leonard. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second and 2. To the air is Leonard. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Good work after the catch. They gain 19 yards and a first down.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's first and 10. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
The tackle made.
It is second and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
They'll go again with Robinson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
To the air on third down. Here's Leonard. That one incomplete. Humphrey outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is fourth down. Folks' kick is good. And the Falcons will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Here comes the all-pro returner from last year, Rashid Shaheed. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Seahawks offense ready to take over for their second possession. They'll start out first down and 10. From the 35, here's second and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3. At the 30.
They'll play action with Darnold. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Kobe Durant.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses.
On first down, it's Robinson. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line.
So, from 37, here's second and 8. Play action. Here is Leonard. Now he'll swing it out to his fullback. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Number 43.
Here's 3rd and 2.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Going to throw. It's Leonard. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
They'll run with Robinson. The elusiveness on display there. Nifty footwork setting up 1st and goal.
18 yards on the play. That's another Falcons 1st down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Leonard now on the bootleg. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. A touchdown apiece here in the 1st quarter of play. It's the Falcons with the early lead. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. The Falcons have it to start quarter number 2. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. As we are ready to get back underway. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown Atlanta. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
The kick is good. Makes the score Falcons 17. Seahawks 7.
After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Horton. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Out comes the Seattle offense as they get ready for their next possession. They find themselves down 17-7 as this drive starts 1st and 10. Dump this off to Charbonnet, complete. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 27-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. He'll locate Cup. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Already closing in on 100 yards receiving in the 1st half. That one picks up a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the
1st run of the game here with Zach Charbonnet. And he'll take this ahead to the 43-yard line. That's Bobby Okereke there for the stop. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. That is completed to Cup. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
And the Seahawks 1st down.
Off the bootleg, here's Darnold. Off-balance throw, it's complete. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Off the play fake, here's Darnold. Throw on the run is complete. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd.
The tight end in motion now. And he will have the Seahawks first down as they get 5 on 3rd and 2.
Another Seahawks first down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
It's a toss to the left, and it's sharp and edge. The defense stringing them out. No gain. Back to the original line of scrimmage. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play.
Off the play fake, it's Darnold.
The 31-yard
Open, left side is Barner.
pass.
And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds.
That's a gain of
And
1.
they're set up a little bit better for 3rd down. Rolling to the left. He'll try to run for it.
That's good.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
A 5-yard gain on the play. 1st down, Seahawks.
Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. Get that one to Charbonnet, complete. From the 20, here's 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the
Darnold to throw. He'll step up and run this. And he will get into the end zone.
Touchdown,
Sam
Seattle.
Darnold. Touchdown, Seattle. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. That is a heartbreaker for the defense. They took away what he wanted to do in the air, Greg, but that scrambling ability gets him to the end zone for the touchdown.
And the reason he was able to take advantage with his legs here, Mike, is he made a fast decision realizing there was nowhere to go with the ball. The amount of guys the defense had in coverage took those passes away. He tucked the ball down, took advantage of the space, and he was able to take it all the way.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Here's Bijan Robinson, and the Falcon offense set for their next drive. And he's been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers here in the first half. This defense is going to need to find a way to key in on him because he's eating them up right now. Trying to pitch one forward. It was an option there, but it does fall incomplete.
Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
To the air on 2nd down. Here's Leonard. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Uchenna Nwosu gets him for a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but now after that 2nd down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in 3rd and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3 and out, they better hold up here in pass protection.
The penalty helps a bit, but it's still 3rd and long. That's complete. He's got it to London.
A gain of 15 yards. And the Falcons.
Off the play fake, it is Leonard. A throw on the move is caught. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
And 3 at the 48-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd down. Leonard. Right side, that is hauled in by Warren. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35.
And the Falcons, 1st down.
2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game.
Line.
Greg and I back to Atlanta in a moment. 1st and 10. It's a give up the middle to Robinson. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. He was going to lose a yard.
We don't give these big guys enough credit, Mike, just how fast these defensive tackles really are. Here he uses his speed to break through, take the back down for a loss.
Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. And he'll be out of bounds after a gain of 9. They'll go about trying to convert on 3rd down.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 2.
From the gun, here's Leonard. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. Now Leonard. That one's over the middle and into the hands of Zacchaeus. Becomes 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up
to the air once more. Leonard.
13 yards.
That's caught right side. It's London. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team.
First down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
They'll fake the handoff, and here is Leonard. Ball at the 3, 2nd down and goal.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal.
Flags come in. Looks like there was movement on the right side of the O-line. The task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal. Throwing again is Leonard. He's got it at the 3. And he's in. Tyler Warren. Touchdown Falcons. His 4th TD grab of the season. Now, Folk on for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Falcons go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead.
14.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
The Seahawks take over.
The Seahawks offense and Sam Darnold heading back on the field. He's had things all his way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. He looks to add to them with another drive here. Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. Throwing on 1st and 10 is Darnold. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Seahawks, first down. A gain of 12. First down, Seattle.
On 1st and 10, here's Darnold. He'll go right and find his running back. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
That's another Seahawks.
The throw on 1st down is Darnold. That one on target to Cup. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 4 at the 42-yard line.
Third and short yardage, and here's Darnold. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So anytime you find yourself in 3rd and long, it's hard to really be unpredictable as a play caller because the defense knows it's most likely going to be a pass. They understand where the down and distance markers are, and there's really nowhere for him to go with the ball, and he has to throw it away. Man, that would have been such a nice boost for this group going into halftime. The snap was good, the hold was good. He just couldn't quite get it through the uprights.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. The calendar now reads December. The holiday season is upon us, and the playoff picture starting to take shape. Let's get into it. Our look around the NFL starts now. Everbank Stadium in Jacksonville. The Jaguars at home to take on the Colts in the AFC South. And here's the three-time All-Pro, DeAndre Hopkins. We see so many of these, a run-pass option. They go for the pass, and it was the right decision. 64 yards for the touchdown. From there, let's go up to the Motor City. Let's look in on the Lions as they're hosting the Dallas Cowboys. And this is C.D. Lamb. He was absolutely electric. This, one of 3 touchdown grabs for him in the game. The Cowboys needed this one, and they got it. A victory that helps them keep pace in the NFC wildcard race. With that, we take a look at the rest of the action going on around the NFL here in Week 14. Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. On the return, here comes Horton. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Seahawks offense and Sam Darnold heading back on the field. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now, they're trying to keep it going. Starting this drive on the ground. Here comes Charbonnet. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. We'll try it again here. Second and 10.
Brings up second and 10. At the 27.
Shaheed in motion. On second down, it's Darnold. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up third and 1.
On the ground, Charbonnet. And he's going to have it up for the first down. We'll mark him up at the 39-yard line.
Gain of 4 yards.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
On play action, here's Darnold. Shaheed with the catch. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. A big play and a much-needed one as well. And even 30 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points. How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings them down for a loss.
And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 50.
It's a gain of 22 yards.
The defense could not bring them down. It's a catch and run of 22 yards.
A gain of 22 yards. And the Seahawks first down.
They'll go play action with Darnold. This one caught at the 4. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on first down. A pickup of 7.
At the 1-yard line.
Charbonnet going to try to pull his way in. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
After that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
They'll set up the screen to Charbonnet. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Zach Charbonnet. Touchdown, Seahawks. That his second TD catch of the season. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive, because they've still got some work to do.
Seahawks 21.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. The Falcons offense starting back out with their first involvement of this second half. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Mickey Rory is there to make the play.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Another run here for Robinson. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. 16-yard pickup on that 16-yard down, Atlanta.
And the Falcons, first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Play action. Here is Leonard. He'll get this one out to his fullback. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
2nd and 3 on the Seahawks 42-yard line.
Leonard now on 2nd down. Pass is caught. It's 1. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
And the Falcons.
They run over center with Robinson. And he'll get forward for a couple. The linebacker Jerome Baker there to make the play.
The tackle made at the
From the 24 now, here is 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Operating out of the gun, it is Leonard. First brought down, that pass is going to pick up 4. And bring up 3rd down.
Gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 4.
From the gun, here's a throw by Leonard. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
And here's Bijan. And the Falcons are going to have it 1st and goal. He'll take this down to about the 3.
A gain of 10 yards. That's another Falcons 1st down.
Leonard to throw. That one to the end zone, but incomplete.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
And this one's ruined quickly. Takes him back to the 5-yard line.
A loss of
3rd
2 on the
and
play.
goal.
It's 3rd down and goal to go.
They'll throw. It's Leonard. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he's in. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Atlanta. That touchdown. Number 11 on the year. Vote now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Falcons will extend this 3rd quarter lead. After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Horton. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Seahawks head coach Mike McDonald there. His guys head back out for their next possession. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with 1st down. Darnold to throw. His pass taken in by Shaheed. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
8 yards.
Ball on the 30 36 now. Here's second down and 2.
At the 36-yard line.
Now Charbonnet. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing new. Now a 3rd and 2.
Third down.
Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. He'll take a shot. Downfield, looking for Cup. And he will go all the way. Cooper Cup. Touchdown, Seattle.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
Myers now to add the PAT. He's got it. And the Seahawks are back within a field goal. The lead is 3.
31. Seahawks 28.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kicks away. Now return coming from the 7. And he's going to be taken down there as we come to the end of the 3rd quarter. So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Play action. Now it's Leonard. Open man downfield. That's London. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
It'll be a pickup of 10. It's good for a Falcon first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Off the play fake, it is Leonard. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Body his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
From the gun, here's Leonard. Over the middle and take it in. He's got it. Saw throws like that on Saturdays in South Bend. The result, a first down.
At the 20-yard line.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone.
And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Austin Hooper. Touchdown, Falcon. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Makes the score Falcons 38, Seahawks 28.
After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Horton. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At the
Seahawks offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Here's Charbonnet. And their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation. Like, I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
Slant. Smith and Jigba has it. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. A gain of 7 yards.
Here's Darnold. Moving left. He'll try and get there on the ground.
Sam Darnold. 5-yard gain on the play. And the
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up to 1st and 10.
First down.
Off the play fake, it's Darnold. To the middle, it's Cup. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. His 11th grab of the game. And a 1st down.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards.
First down.
Okay, so now you pick up that 1st down, Mike, but now there needs to be a sense of urgency. You know you need to score twice. So this one, ideally for the offense, results in a touchdown. But either way, this first score of the 2 needed needs to be fast, because you need every possession you can here late in the 4th quarter.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. He'll step up and run, and he will score. Game on. Sam Darnold. Touchdown, Seahawks. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3 of field goals here in the 4th quarter. They've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. This taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Falcons offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. 2nd down, 8 to go from the 28.
At the 28-yard line.
They'll fake the handoff, and here is Leonard. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with them, and will bring up 3rd down. throw is Leonard. He's got his tight end. That's one. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
10 at the 49-yard line.
This is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense. You don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock, but the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the fourth quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to...
Oh, the ball is ever. It's actually going to wind up a first down. Now Robinson. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in a 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 7. Now Leonard. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown Atlanta. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Folks, extra point is good. And the Falcons will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Seahawks 35.
After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Horton. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. So now, Darnold and the Seahawks down by 10. 2 minutes, 17 seconds to go. Their losing streak in danger of continuing as they come up on first down. Now Darnold. Taken in right side by Barnard. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Seahawks first down.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, 2 timeouts still left, but scoring quickly here, a must. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Darnold. There's a short one taken in by Barnard. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Darnold to throw again. Taking off, he'll try to get there. He'll get a dozen out of that one. Scrambling his way to a first down.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Seahawks first down.
Throw on first down is Darnold. There's that man again. Another catch. Now 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Throwing, Darnold. Get this complete. It's Cup again. And they'll pick up the first down. A gain of about 4.
That's another Seahawks.
To throw is Darnold. Over the middle, Smith and Jigba with the grab. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
A gain of 17 yards. That's another Seahawks.
Here's Darnold again. Shaheed with the catch. Looks like we have an injured Falcon on this play. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. They'll come up now for second down. To throw again is Darnold. He pulls it in around the 5. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be first and goal.
That's good for a Seahawks.
He'll get up and clock it, and does it with just a little over 40 seconds to play. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the fourth quarter. A one-score game late. You figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not, but things are pretty much spoken for. Falcons offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. 2nd and 11. So it's a win here for the Falcons. They bounced back from the loss last week. Really put in a determined effort and will come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Falcons are winners as we say so long from Atlanta.
Stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop the run. Stop the run.
Choose which team you'll begin your franchise with. The menu on the left lets you adjust your league settings and where to start your franchise. Preseason, the regular season.
presentation of the National Football League. One pride, it's time. Please welcome Dan Campbell and your defending NFC North champion, Detroit Lions.
On the visitors' sideline, their head coach. His guys hold their own, 6-2 over their last 8. Across the field on the Lions sideline, Dan Campbell. His guys ready to show out in front of the home fans as they try to send them home happy at the end of this one. Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Primetime. And he returns this to the 22. So here are the Cowboys now ready to go on offense for the first time. And leading them out there, their 6'5" quarterback.
I tell you what, when he's on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
2nd down and 8. Again, it's Achane. And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on 1st down quickly negated. So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive.
And it's 3rd down.
To throw, it's Milton. That is caught. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Cowboys 1st down. 1st and 10 at the
34 now. Here's 1st and 10.
I don't care how many times we say it, I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. 1st down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
A run straight ahead with Achane. And he'll get this out to about the 38-yard line. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. And, CD, you look at this defense, what kind of pressure are they under trying to stop a team that has won 5 games in a row?
Well, to me, it makes their job harder because you know you're going up against an offense that's playing at an elite level. And sometimes you can get too caught up in trying to play the perfect game. You're trying to be too precise, too fine, instead of just letting it rip. And I think that's more the priority than trying to be absolutely perfect.
Dallas.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Here's a 2nd and 3 now from the 33.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Back to the ground, Achane.
33-yard line.
And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up. You talk about this Lions defense. They've been pretty good against the pass. Not amazing, but good. Number 13 in the league.
And how about that last play? Did you see how quickly they got to the ball? Caused a loss of yardage? Yeah, that play shows exactly why their ranking is justified.
And now you're just hoping to see more of that. That's good for a 1st down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive.
That's another Cowboys 1st down. 1st and goal, Dallas.
That's a big conversion there on third down, and this has been a great opening drive. You know, at this point, they'd hate to settle for 3, but they've created a fresh set of downs and a first and goal.
Second and goal from inside the 5.
Tackled by Jack Campbell. A gain of 5 brings up second.
Now Milton.
At the 4-yard
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
to Jake Ferguson.
Jake Ferguson, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Cowboys will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Well, these guys have won 3 straight ball games and another good start to this one out to the 6-0 lead.
And I've talked with so many different coaches, as have you along the way, and they always talk about winning streaks and the mood of a team and how much easier it is to actually prepare during that time. Guys are sharp, guys are focused, everyone's feeling good, and we're seeing it early in this one.
Aubrey good with a PAT, and it's now a 7-0 game. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. So here the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the first overall selection of the 2016 draft. From Cal, it's Jared Goff.
I think his task in this game is really simple. Eliminate the turnovers. He threw 2 interceptions last week. I can't believe I led with that because he had 3 touchdown passes. So there's a lot of good that he did, but he's got to take care of the ball better. The ball has to go to guys wearing the jerseys that they're wearing this week, not the opposition.
And he powers his way. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Well, this defense for the Cowboys, they were terrific last week in the victory over Kansas City.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll fake the give. Now Goff. And some room to roll now. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
That's another Detroit Lions first down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
To Williams on a jet sweep. Oh, this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. Rashawn Gary that time through the line and getting the tackle for loss. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Now it's gone. That throw taken in by Jamison Williams. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 20-yard line.
That's another Detroit Lions.
Goff now looks to throw. Open man here is Conklin. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd.
Now it's Goff off the bootleg. Give him 2 yards. That sets him up 1st and goal.
Right. It's a gain of 2.
Back to throw. Goff. It's Williams on the catch. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal. At the 10.
Gibbs straight ahead. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards? Now Goff. Open man right side is St. Brown. They wind up with 6 on the hook up there, but it's not enough. 4th and goal.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Bates' kick is good. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just a field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Now Dallas gets set to take the field. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
Here's Milton now to throw. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Ochamp. He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Another big play as they get 28 out of that one.
That's another Cowboys first down. A 28-yard gain. And the Cowboy first down.
After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. As they've got it as we resume action. Milton, the short one there taken in by Ferguson. In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down.
Complete to Jake Ferguson.
To throw is Milton. Going right back to Ferguson. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
That's another Cowboys.
Here's Milton. He'll check that down to Gibson out of the backfield. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Throwing is Milton. And it is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Brandon Ayuk from 8 yards out as his guys are able to extend their lead. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that, so he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
And so after the touchdown, Aubrey down to kick this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Lions offense led by their running back headed out for the 2nd possession. And we give you a look there at the league leaders in receiving touchdowns. You can see he's 2nd best amongst NFL running backs at this point in the season. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. Jordan Davis in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Tremendous read and reaction by the defensive tackle, and frankly, partner, it's not that often the DTs have that type of easy access back to the quarterback. Never bought the play-action fake.
Goff. Throws out left. It's caught by Williams. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
That's a gain of 9. Makes it
Goff now looking to throw. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Like what I see so far in this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
Oh, a heck of a move. It's a 43-yard punt, a return of 5. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And this late season game, of course, not lacking for drama when you talk about the AFC playoff picture.
Yeah, in a sense, it's the haves versus the have-nots, because this group on offense, they'd be a wild card if the postseason started today, but they know the guys on the other side of the ball are still in that dreaded in-the-hunt category, and they're hungry for a win today.
And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. DJ Waddle got off his spot quickly and got to the quarterback.
But that's what they have to do more of defensively, not just getting sacks. We have to keep getting in his face, not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. So naturally they will decline it. They got the 1st down anyway on the play.
Who needs a penalty when you picked up the 1st down through hard work and effort anyway? 1st down.
Now a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. Here's 2nd and 3. Here's the option. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Operating from the gun, Milton. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. They'll turn things over to Brandon Aubrey now for a field goal. Spotted at the left hash, this from 45. And this one is right down the middle. And they will stretch the lead now to 17-3. So 3 points there, and they continue to build this 1st half lead.
Yeah, every little bit helps. And the more that you can put together drives and start controlling the tempo, controlling possession, finishing with points, the better off you're going to be.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Detroit's offense ready to take over. And Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Here's to Laporta, right side. And he's up in it after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Sam Laporta. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second
play action. Here's Goff.
27-yard.
That's complete to Laporta. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And now for him on the season, that is his 80th catch, and the result is a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line. The Lions at 500 at 6-6. And they come into this one knowing it's been a while since they've had a W. They have dropped 4 in a row.
Let me tell you, when you go a month, partner, in this league, without a victory, it gets tough to come to work every day. And in addition, you start to wonder about your job security as well.
5-yard gain on the play.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. A good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 45-yard line. They'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a 1st down.
Detroit Lions, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
To throw is Goff. And that's incomplete.
military speed up there with that throw partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Goff. A throw left sideline falls incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Here's Goff. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. 23 yards on the play.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down, and I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find.
Jahmyr Gibbs, his 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Lions have cut it back within a score.
I can't help it, partner. I love backs who have a lot of burst.
Yeah, they ran the toss play. By the way, sometimes you'll hear toss and pitch used interchangeably, but that was the toss.
Well, for me, a toss, quarterback takes the snap, turns around, tosses it to
like
the tailback. Like an egg underhanded really with 2 hands. And a pitch, usually like you're running an option type play, and you pitch it out there to the trailing back.
Goes in over in like a field goal.
Where you turn it over, make sure that thumb turns down and the ball flips end over end slowly, delicately to your running back.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Cowboys offense and running back Devon Achane making their way back out. And he has been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers for this first half. This defense is going to need to find some way to key in on him because he is eating them up right now. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. 2nd and 5. To throw, it's Milton. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Ferguson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Cowboys, 1st down. It's a gain of 20. 1st down, Cowboys.
Now Milton. Over the middle, complete. That's Ferguson. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
They set up the screen. Achane has it. 20. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. Now the Cowboys are going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. They'll come up 2nd and 7. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he'll go right back to Lamb. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. They'll run for it with Achane. And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. So on 4th down, out is Brandon Aubrey for the Cowboy field goal. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And his kick here is good. And they double him up here. That makes our score 20-10. So it was 4th and 1 down in the red zone, but they elect to take just the 3.
I'm a little surprised that that's how they decided to play it, that they didn't go for it there, but sometimes just take those 3 points and put them in your pocket. I just have one question for you, partner.
Okay.
Hip pocket or back pocket?
And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line. The Lions Lions now taking over late in this first half. And with great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal, they'll certainly have the green light here. Down his man, it's Williams. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number one. Goff now, throw. Setting up the screen, this is Gibbs. And flags come in as he gets forward for about 3 yards. Now let's check on the call. Okay, so they'll march backwards on the penalty there.
I don't know about you, partner. I thought that was maybe a little bit of a ticky-tack type of a call. Was that a clear block in the back when he got his man off balance? I thought that was a tough one.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
Thrown to the sideline and
2nd and 10.
Renardo Green on the coverage.
Back to throw, Goff. Now he's going to step up and run. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock. A final shot before break here. Goff. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete. But the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So that PI call will give him one more play.
And it'll be an untimed play as well. Now the half will end after this one, unless there's another defensive penalty.
Bates' kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So halftime is upon us on Thursday night primetime, and we go off to Orlando. And Scott Hansen for our
swing around the NFL starts now. In Jacksonville, the Jaguars at home to take on the Colts in the AFC South. And they get it to nuke DeAndre Hopkins. They'll get it out to him on an RPO and watch him do work. A brilliant catch and run for the touchdown. The Colts come away with a victory. They win by 6. One last look now at the Week 14 scoreboard, the final week with byes. Carolina, New England, the Giants, and San Francisco all off this week. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we send you back out to Brandon and Charles.
It'll be Lions football to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Lions offense and Jahmyr Gibbs headed back onto the field. And he's been a tough guy to contain this year, and his numbers reflect that, as you can see right here. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. The second half starts with a run by Gibbs. And this will wind up the Lions first down as he gets it up past the 35.
Gain of 10 yards. That's good for the Lions. First down. First and 10
Football I
on the
watch, the
36
more I
yard
want to
line.
check and see if teams are going to panic when they're down on the scoreboard. And this team has shown no signs of doing that. A lot of the time, they come out after the half. Things haven't worked so well in the first go-around. They don't throw the football like crazy. But the way to open up throwing the ball is to run it. And they've run it well here to start the second half.
Detroit Lions. First down.
Couple of very nice carries to start this drive out.
Yeah, 2 first downs. And how about that second one? What a nice run on that particular play. I'm telling you, they're going to start to think that this game is easy if they continue to rip off yardage like this.
And he fires one incomplete.
Jamison Williams. Incomplete. It leads to second
From the
and
gun,
10.
here's Goff. From the right side, complete to Williams. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 38-yard line. Now Goff. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's second down.
St. Brown. Incomplete. It's second down and 10.
Gibbs on the toss left. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line.
14 yards. And the Lions first down.
Going back to Gibbs on first down. And he'll get about 5 here. So take this down inside the 20-yard line. Now second and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5. At the Cowboys' 19.
Out of the gun. Goff. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
That's good for a Lions first down.
Goff now looks to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And they'll go backwards here. Losing yardage to the 14. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down. Here's Goff. That's to the tight end, Laporta. They'll come up now, third and 9.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 9.
Here's Goff. Throw left side, caught by Laporta. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. So the snap will come from the 3, but remember, they don't need the touchdown. They can get the first down if they get a yard, and the ball gets to the 2. And he's not going to get there. Might have even lost a yard. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. And defensively, they were ready for that, a full-on blitz on 4th down, and they stop them short of the marker.
Oh, and someone's got to feel really good about that, and that's the defensive coordinator. He dialed up a great run blitz defense, and they hit it just right. Stack that thing up. They're going to feel awesome going to the bench after that big play.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So that's going to push him back half the distance. Throwing is Milton. That is caught by Lamb. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. And now they'll fake the give here on the end around and look to throw. Another one to C.D. Lamb. He's got it. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that's going to bring up second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Up the middle, Ochan. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3.
He was taken down at the 50-yard line.
On 3rd down, Ochan. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Milton. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
1st and goal at the 10-yard line.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
Milton going right back to Ferguson. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5.
A gain of 5 brings up second and goal.
On the handoff, it's Ochan. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. This is caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Devon Achane, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Cowboys have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And the lead now up to 14. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. And Detroit getting set to go now. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Another run for Gibbs here to about the 40-yard line. Here's 2nd and 7.
Land on the stop. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and
Goff
7.
now looking to throw.
40-yard line.
That'll be caught. It's St. Brown. Down the right sideline. Touchdown, Detroit. Amon-Ra St. Brown. 59 yards. And the Lions are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. That's now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. So that drive, 4 plays. And it's capped off by a touchdown for the Lions. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive 1st and 10. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Back now at Ford Field. It's the Cowboys with the football. They'll be looking to tack on to their lead as we get set for the 4th. To throw is Milton. This one thrown underneath to Achane. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
A 5-yard gain on the play.
He finds his man complete. It's Ferguson. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 38-yard line.
Throw left side, pulled in by Mingo. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for a Cowboys.
Now Achane on 1st and 10. 42 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Brought down at the 42-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 4. To throw, it's Milton. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
Spam Ford. A 5-yard gain on the play.
They run the option here on 1st and 10. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Here's Milton now to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And it's going to be another 1st down as he'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 15-yard line. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
22 yards.
The line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now a first carry for their fullback. And the Cowboys are going to have it 1st and goal as they'll take this down to about the 3. This is where, 4th quarter, you got the lead, you give it to the big guy. Defensively kind of sucks the will out of them, doesn't it? Because they don't want to tackle him right now. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
Late game, that hurts. Take the touchdown off the board.
No doubt about it, and this is where you make a great movie scene, right? Go in, rally the team. Okay, we lost points there. Let's get it back and go out and score again. Can you get it done?
And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8.
At the 8-yard line. A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd.
Now Milton. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Jonathan Mingo from 8 yards out. And the Cowboys add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Well, that's certainly going to bump up the old win probability index because now it's a 2-score game here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, you're taking me into that deep water now. Win probability index. This game's definitely not over. We're not looking at a 0.5% or something. It's just 2 scores. But the way that this team has played, to me, what I've seen, they absolutely deserve to win this game. They've been the better team by far throughout.
Aubrey good with a PAT. And the lead now up to 14. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Lions offensive receiver Amon-Ra St. Brown set to go once more. And he's had some kind of game. They made it a point to get him involved early, and it has paid giant rewards to this stage of the game. To throw is gone. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5.
Now it's gone. They'll find Williams on the slant. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
Brings up 3rd down.
On the keeper, here's Gronk. And he is going to have a Lions 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Lions, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 35.
There may have been a little bit of an element of surprise there. 3rd and inches, and they go quarterback sneak. I still feel like this is a play that often is reserved for 4th down.
And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6. Now 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Now gone.
At the 42-yard line.
A short pass here taken in by Laporta. A couple of 1st downs on the drive already. As they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down.
And the Lions.
Goff now to throw. Throw to St. Brown, complete on the left side. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Out of bounds just past midfield.
Goff. Throw over the middle, finds Williams. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 33.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's another deep.
A give, right side for Gibbs. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Second down and 6 now.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Back to throw. Gone. A short pass here taken in by Laporta. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up
Here's gone. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They'll try and run for it. And he's not going to get the first. I don't even think he made it back to the line of scrimmage. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. So now with a 2-minute warning coming up fast, that puts a mammoth dent in their comeback hopes.
I like how you phrased it. It's a dent because there's still opportunity. They've got to get the ball back on defense, obviously twice. But guess what? This thing is not close to being over. They need to go ahead and play it out.
Not over. As you said, 2-score game still. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. A real chance for them to salt this game away after that turnover on downs, holding a 2-score lead in the 4th quarter. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Right back to Achane on 2nd down. And this defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit on 6 of their 8 tries. Very good. This is 3rd and 8. Looking to throw. Milton. Now they'll tuck this and run. And now here comes the 3rd of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Off the option, he'll try and run with it. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. They'll give this to Achane. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. 55 yards rushing for him now to this point. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the
7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Achane here, they stay on the ground. And he will have the Cowboys first down, and that should be done. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Clock counting down toward 40 seconds as they take the knee. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And you look back over the score sheet, interesting. A very clean game, no turnovers by either side.
An absolute rarity when we watch games now because defenses have put such an emphasis on taking the ball away. Well, what we saw here was offenses spending their time saying, look, you know they're coming for it. Ball security is paramount. So they worked on that, not just a week of practice, but I'm sure all during training camp. Make sure when you have it, tuck it away because danger lurks everywhere you turn.
So for the Cowboys, It's a very important win as they move to 9-4 now on the year. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for the Lions, it's a potentially fatal blow to their playoff chances as they drop to 6-7 on the year. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Try it again. Follow me over right back at the end.
Choose which team you'll begin your franchise with. Settings and where to start your franchise in the pre.
We're about 20 miles from the Gulf of Mexico at Raymond James Stadium, just north of downtown Tampa, as we bring you the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the New Orleans Saints and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. On the Saints sideline, head coach Kellen Moore. His team in the middle of a good run, 4-2 over their last 6 games. His counterpart on the Bucs sideline is Todd Bowles. His guys come in off what he described as a strong week of practice, looking to put one in the win column in front of the... A welcome to you, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson, Chase McLaughlin set to get it started. And off we go from Tampa. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Chuck, interesting story. Off injured in college, the third quarterback drafted out of Louisville with pick 40. Greg, he is now the key. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 6, second down and 2. They'll go on the ground with Devin Neal. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
It's now third down.
Here's a third down and 4. From the gun, it's shut. And that is incomplete. Noah Fant was the intended target. And it's going to lead to 4th down. So, 4th down, and Ryan Wright on to punt it away. This brought in out past the 20. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. So the Buccaneers come out, and Baker Mayfield leads them out. He has found a spot to be very comfortable. The former #1 overall pick out of Oklahoma, who turned 30 in the offseason and has done a nice job with the Buccaneers the last few years.
You watch the film from last week's game, and you come away saying, okay, he's probably one of their best players on the field, but you would never know it after meeting with him. He said, I don't even want to talk about my touchdowns. He said, there's just too many plays out there that I'm missing, and then, of course, the costly interception. So they didn't win. He's taking a lot of that responsibility onto himself, and frankly, that's the role of an NFL quarterback, whether you like it or not.
Off-balance throw. It's complete. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone. It is a big play for the Buccaneers. It's a gain of 34.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day. The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to third down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. He'll try to run for it.
Number 6, Baker Mayfield on the keeper.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself. But they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
So instead of going for the first down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. McLaughlin's kick is good, and the Buccaneers will take a 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Saints offense and Travis Etienne set to get back to work. We check out the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns. They'll run with the former Golden Domer, Audric Estime. And some good running there. He'll fall forward for about 7. From the 31, here's 2nd and 3. They'll run with Neal. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Now a 3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he's going to have the Saints first down. He gets 5 and needed only a yard.
First down. A 5-yard gain on the play.
A run with Neal. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and
From the 46, here's 2nd and a yard. They'll go play action here with Chuck. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
It's a gain of 6. First down.
On play action, it's Chuck. He's going to air this one out. Looking for Hill. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's finally taken down, but a nice return will set him up at the 35.
I think he chalked this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Todd Bowles there, the Bucs head coach, as his guys head back out for their next possession. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Baker gonna give it to Irvin. Not much there, maybe a yard.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd down and 9. They'll go again here with Irvin. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Give him 14 on that one. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
And a first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Right back to Irving. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field.
Still first down.
On the jet sweep, McMillan. And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
At the 39-yard line.
Mayfield to throw. Now, screen set up for Irving. This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
Not fun here. 3rd and a lot. From the gun, it's Mayfield. That's caught. It's Tez Johnson. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up 4th down. So, on 4th down, Riley Dixon on to punt for Tampa Bay. Back deep, it's Tyreek Hill. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The Saints offense and Travis Etienne set to get back to work. And he has made his presence felt in the ground game already in this first quarter. And it might very well lean on him the next 3 quarters, too. They'll send a tight end in motion. They'll run with Escobar. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. Going to stop this here for injury. One of the Buccaneers is down. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 1. Once more, it's Estimate. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. The Bucs have the early lead. We'll have more from Tampa after this. It's the Saints with the football here as quarter 2 begins. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. As we are ready to get back underway. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Throwing on 2nd down, Shuck. He'll get this to the veteran tight end, Noah Fant. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9, and 3rd down coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Looking to throw, here is Shuck. Going to stop this here for injury. One of the Buccaneers is down. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They're going to put a man in motion to the right. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
He's going to keep it himself.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Now Shuck on 3rd down. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. They hook up again. 2nd time on this drive. And this one's good for 18 yards and a 1st down.
A gain of 18 on the play. 1st down.
Off the play fake. Here's Shuck. He takes off. You can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a 1st down.
16 more yards. That's another Saints 1st down. 1st and goal, New Orleans.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. To the air is Shuck. And this time the rush gets home. And down he goes. Jamie and in for the sack. It took a while, but that is his first on the year. All the way back at the 14 now. Second down and goal. Now Shuck. This one on target to Olave. And they'll get about 5 yards closer, but now it is third and goal. This one caught at the 4. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up fourth down. His kick will split the uprights. It's good. And the Saints will tie the game at 3 apiece. So the mistake there, the roughing call on the field goal, they'll take the 3 points off the board, keep possession of the ball, and have it first down. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Devin Neal. Touchdown, New Orleans. His second rushing touchdown of the year. That is a first National Football League touchdown for this rookie back. That is a moment, Greg, that he will cherish forever.
You got to hope he finds that ball. I can promise you every player who has ever scored an NFL touchdown, they have that first one somewhere. I know where mine is. It sits right on top of my shelf. It's a special moment, and they're hoping it's the first of many for this young back.
So before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. To return is Kenneth Gainwell. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Here's the Tampa Bay offense. They're going to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. They'll run it. It's Irvin. And he'll take this to about the 28. Cole Holcomb in on the tackle.
He was brought down at the 28.
Here's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's Mayfield. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards.
Now Mayfield. He's got his man complete to Johnson. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the 1st down.
Complete to Tez Johnson. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
That's another Buccaneers.
Give. This is Irving. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Going to stop this here for injury. One of the Buccaneers is down. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. From the 44 now. Here's 2nd and 4. On the ground, it's Irvin. And he's fighting to get free. A lot of work there for a gain of 3.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 1.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
That's another Buccaneers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. From the 33, here's 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9 at the 33-yard line.
7-3 is the score. 2 minutes to play in the 1st half. Greg and I back from Tampa after a timeout. Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. Quick throw, taken in. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
Second down throw for Mayfield. A short run there to Hopkins. And he'll be lucky to just get some positive yards out of that one. Out of bounds, pickup of 2. He's got it inside the 5. And the Bucs are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
Buccaneers, first down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Irving is into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Taking care of business on the ground to get the scoring. Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Buccaneers are on top. It's now 10-7. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This one taken at the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Saints offense and Tyreek Hill heading back on the field. And he is right up there amongst the league leaders when it comes to receiving yards by a wideout this year. Here is Shuck on 1st and 10. There's the big tight end Bant. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. Receiver in motion, going right. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here's Shuck. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to take over here up near the 40s.
You know, Mike, what I think is interesting is we had a chance to sit down with this young player this week leading up to today's game, and it kind of felt to both of us that he had a little bit of a chip on his shoulder. He fell to the 2nd round on draft night. In his mind, he thought he was a first-rounder. But I'll tell you what, whatever round he was drafted in, if he keeps making plays like this, there's going to be a lot of teams who are going to be kicking themselves for skipping over him on draft night.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Throwing is Baker. It's made right side. It's Johnson.
Touching. Offense.
On 2nd down, Baker. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their 2nd. And they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. It's Riley Dixon coming on now. He's on for the 2nd time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. On the return, it's Hill. And a nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20. They bring the tight end in motion. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. To throw is shut. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it. And that's going to bring an end to this first half.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. The calendar now reads December. The holiday season is upon us, and the playoff picture starting to take shape. Let's get into it. Our look around the NFL starts now. Everbank Stadium in Jacksonville. The Jaguars at home to take on the Colts in the AFC South. And here's the 3-time All-Pro, DeAndre Hopkins. He's going to bring this one in, and away he goes. He'll take it all the way to the end zone. What a play for the score. And time now for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the NFL. Meanwhile, our game has lived up to the hype. Just a field goal separates these two teams. 10-7 your score. As we send you back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Three points, and they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Todd Bowles there, the Bucs head coach, as his guys head back out for their next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Irvin, and not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 28-yard line.
Here's Irvin. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop it for no gain yet again. And now it's 3rd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 10.
Now Mayfield. He'll find the rookie out of Ohio State, and Emeka Egbuka. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Brings up 2nd and 9. At the
From the gun, it's Mayfield. Back to the left side, marked by McMillan. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
12 yards.
He'll run with Irvin. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
On the tackle. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 10.
Mayfield to throw. Got a man. It's Egbuka. Complete. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. It is a big play for the Buccaneers. 31 yards.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
This guy has just such a knack for getting open, Mike, and whenever they're looking for that big play, he's usually one of the guys at the top of the progression, and it's pretty easy to see why.
And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
And a nice game there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up third down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up third and
Throwing is Mayfield. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10.
You find yourself trailing coming out of the halftime break. Your defense is going to start on the field. And, man, what a great way to get this half started. Keep this game within one possession, get the ball back to your offense, and see what they can do.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bucs add on to their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
This is fielded inside the 5. Now an opening past the 30. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. The Saints offense and Travis Etienne set to get back to work. And you have to imagine the defense is saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the third quarter. They'll go play action here with Chuck. He'll get that into the hands of Tyreek Hill. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and
Operating out of the gun. This is Shuck. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. From the gun, it's Shuck. This throw right side is caught by Hill. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down? And this is no good. Could not get it on target. And they are not able to draw closer.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
The Bucs offense and their running back Bucky Irving ready to hit the field again. Whole lot of extra muscle over there on the left side for this 1st and 10. On the bootleg, it's Mayfield. Left side, he's got Ibuka. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 27 yards. Complete to Emeka Ibuka. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
On first down, here's Irving. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up second down.
They'll stick with him again. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Going to stop this here for injury. One of the Buccaneers is down. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. 3rd and 5. Baker to throw. He's got a man. That's McMillan. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Jalen McMillan. Touchdown Buccaneers. Touchdown number 9 for the year.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. If you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate, and great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
And that is incomplete. To two-point conversion attempt winds up being unsuccessful.
I don't mind the play call, but something you have to keep in mind, Mike, is when you decide to pass this close to the goal line, all of the space is the width of the field. There's not a lot of depth to the field. So that's why the time, the anticipation, the accuracy of the quarterback, it all has to be on point. It wasn't on that last play, and that's why it ultimately failed.
Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. The Saints offense and Travis Etienne set to get back to work. And he has been a tough guy to contain all season long, as reflected in those numbers that you see there. On first down, Shuck. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the third sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Quick throw here is complete. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down. Chuck. He got his man. It's Hill. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter.
And the Saints first down.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for first and 10. Throwing is Shuck. Quick throw, taken in. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 40-yard line.
Throwing again, Shuck. Pass caught left side by Fant. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Things certainly look a little improbable right now, Mike, but I wouldn't say impossible. I think they've got to capitalize on this possession to pick up some points. Every single possession right now is priceless. Points, possessions, and then they got to get some defensive stops.
They'll give it to Etienne on the option. And this defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back, and they get him down for no gain.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage. But when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
And it's a gain of 19 to the 19-yard line.
First down. A gain of 19 yards. First down, Saints.
Really nice job there, Mike. All they're trying to do is just clear some space for the tight end and then let him go to work in the middle of the field. Now they're set up nicely inside the red zone.
A gain of 11, and it's first and goal.
11 more yards. That's another.
The big guys are on. Jumbo set here for first and goal.
At the 9-yard line.
Looking to throw. Here is Shuck. He's going to tuck it and go.
It's a nice job here defensively. Down here tight, it's easy to be so concerned about stopping the pass that you lose sight as the quarterback when he decides to become a runner. Not the case here. Picks up a little positive yardage, sets up second and goal.
And he will score. Game on. Travis Etienne. Touchdown Saints. Now the try for an extra point. It's up and through. The Saints have cut the deficit to 5.
19. Saints 14.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. Here's Gainwell to return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Baker Mayfield and the Bucs ready to get back to work. And you get a look at the numbers, they don't even tell the whole story. This has been a tremendous performance to this point. Baker gonna give it to Irving, and he's gonna be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere. Throwing on second down, Mayfield. To the right side, he finds McMillan. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 3.
To throw is Mayfield. That is into the hands of McMillan. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle third of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around, great job by the quarterback on time, delivering a strike.
Brings up second and 4.
Here's Gainwell. Has some room inside the 30. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25.
That's good.
First and 10.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. A throw right side. Going to be taken in by McMillan. He's taken down just shy of the 10. Still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Here's Mayfield. The coverage right there. And it's knocked away. Incomplete. Emeka Ibuka, the intended receiver.
Second and 10.
And it'll bring up second down. Back to the air, it's Mayfield. He runs with it.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Oh, man, left wide open. Good play design there. Jalen McMillan, touchdown Buccaneers. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. Now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. He's got it. And the Bucs will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
26. Saints 14. Chase McLaughlin.
Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. Safe kick taken at the 5. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. There's Kellen Moore, the head coach of the Saints. His guys heading back onto the field. They'll do so with first and 10. Hill brought in motion. On first and 10, here's Shuck.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
At the 29-yard line.
Throwing on second down, Shuck. Right back to Hill. He's got it again. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
And the Saints, first down.
The tight end Fant in motion. Now Etienne. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. He'll try again here. It's 2nd and 10. They'll drop to throw. Look at that. Slinged it across his body and connected. 2 timeouts still left, but scoring quickly here, a must. It's 1st and 10. Short one there to his tight end, Fant. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. To throw is shut. Off he goes. And the rookie gives himself up there at the end. That's a sign of a guy who's learned it quick. Picking up the 1st down. Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. That's deep for the back of the end zone. Here's 2nd down. From the gun, it's Shuck. To the left side, in the hands of Hill. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Here is Shuck on 1st and 10. He's got his big tight end. Noah Fant. Touchdown, New Orleans. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end. Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
The Buccaneers offense headed back to take over once more. And this one really all over but the shouting. 1 timeout left defensively, but there's no need to use it here. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. 2nd and 11. So a win here for the Buccaneers. And it is a season sweep for them. They defeat their division rivals for the 2nd time this year. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Buccaneers get the win as we say so long from Tampa.
Choose which team you'll begin your franchise with. The menu on the left lets you adjust your league settings and where to start your franchise.
Today's sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the North Star State, where the sounds of the Yahler horn and the Skol chant echo throughout U.S. Bank Stadium in downtown Minneapolis. Today, it's a Week 14 matchup that should be a good one, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Minnesota Vikings. On the visitor sideline, Washington head coach Dan Quinn. His guys came up short their last time out, trying to get back in the win column here. On the other side is Vikings head coach Kevin O'Connell. His guys were not able to break the stalemate last week, so they will hope for a more traditional result here. Three-quarters of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. And they will wrangle them down a couple of yards shy of the 30. So here's the Viking offense making their way out. At a glance here at their quarterback, standing 6'3".
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yards with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100+ the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
Now McCarthy. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 12 yards there. First down, Vikings.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Throwing is McCarthy.
And his throw is incomplete.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
McCarthy, he'll set to throw it.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Sticking with the pass, here's McCarthy. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. He'll get 15 and a Vikings first down.
And the Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Solid opening drive so far, Charles. They've moved this football into field goal range, but you know that they want to cap this off with 6 and not 3.
Absolutely. As one of the better coaches in the league always tells me, on offense, I want their body blows all game long and finish it with uppercuts. Well, here are the body blows right now. He's hoping one uppercut will take care of the end of this drive.
That's another Vikings first down.
So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, and go for a touchdown. But the runs that really make it work are the ones where you just get what you need, right? And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And he is not going to get through here on try number 1. They stop him at the goal line. 2nd and goal from the 1. They'll fake it on the jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking?
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Jordan Mason, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Vikings get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. A long opening drive, but a very successful opening drive. We call that methodical, I guess, when it takes that many plays.
Methodical and almost like a boxing match where you hit them with body blows. They can withstand them here. Look, they gave up the touchdown, but you don't feel like a knockout is there. But they keep doing that in the fourth quarter, that's when the knockout occurs.
It becomes tough for that defense if they're on the field that long. We'll see if they can continue that in future drives. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. So out comes the Washington offense onto the field. And a glance here at their shifty mobile signal caller.
And he is, without any question at all, the focal point of this offense. Had an unbelievable game running the football last time out. We're not just talking about little scampers here and there for 5 or 10 yards. We're talking about big, long, explosive, field-flipping runs. And that's something this defense is well aware of.
Second down, 8 to go from the 28.
At the 28-yard line.
Off the play fake, Daniels. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Credit that sack to Marcus Davenport.
What a nice read and play by the defensive tackle. Never bought the play-action fake. Went right for the quarterback and put him on the ground.
Tough spot here. Third down and 11. To throw is Daniels. Over the middle, he has a Okonkwo. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
It's fourth down.
Tress Way on fourth down is sent out to punt. And here's Rodgers on the return. It's a 42-yard punt, but 8 on the return. And the Vikings will take over here, 1st and 10. Well, the Vikings taking the field here for their second drive of the game. They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they of one mind that, hey, what worked last time? Let's keep doing it until they stop us. Or do they go to a different section in the playbook, show them something different? Either way, they want a repeat of their first drive.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down.
Brings up third down and 6 yards to go.
Looking to throw McCarthy. All the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. Odafe Oweh in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. And the fair catch is made at about the 27-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion, guys a little bit jumpy.
You do.
Oh, you understand the same way. Just like those calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went
and
3
now
and
they
out.
have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here. No stopping Peyton Turner on that sack. He would not be denied.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first.
A gain of 27 on the play. First down, Washington.
Oh, that's a big let-off there on third down because you've got to account for the running back coming out of the backfield. They didn't, and they got burned, not just for a first down, but for big yardage as well.
And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. They stay on the ground with White. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Hey, look at this defense for the Vikings.
They sit at number 20 in the NFL right now against the run.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out, being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Washington with the football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. No gain on the play. And that'll make it 2nd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
That's to McCaffrey, complete. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Viking. A nice gain with a slide at the end. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes.
Third quarterback to reach that milestone, joining Lamar Jackson and Michael Vick. That's a season's worth of work and a huge commitment to get him the touches that he needed to make that happen. Congrats.
The 3, here's 2nd and goal. Now Daniels. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Chigakokro. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Commanders are an extra point.
The high traffic area, and he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
Gonzalez good on the extra point. And we are tied at 7. So that one a long 11-play drive. And the result, a touchdown for Washington. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And this straight ahead, here's Mason. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Odafe Owe so quick, and he gets to him there behind the line. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. To the air with McCarthy. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Here's McCarthy. Now the RPO, he'll keep it himself. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. Third down from the gun, McCarthy. He finds Douglas complete. They'll go for a gain of 7. And that'll bring up 4th down. So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. And he'll get credit for putting him inside the 20 as the fair catch is made right at about the 19-yard line. The Commanders' offense and Jaden Daniels getting set for this next possession. And he's been a nightmare for defenses to try and contain all year long. NFL leader in rushing yards at the QB position here late in the season. And they'll get to him quickly here as he'll get a yard, just a yard to the 22. Throwing now is Daniels. And this one is incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Working out of the gun, Daniels slings this deep from McLaurin. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Now the former Oklahoma Sooner Tress Way on to punt the football. Now fair catch is called for and taken at the, we'll call it the 37-yard line. Yeah, call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And it will be Vikings ball, 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. A handoff to start the drive to Mason. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. And now time will be called here as Washington has an injured player down on the field. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Back to the ground, this time with Jones. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Back to throw. McCarthy going underneath. He's got Hockenson. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 23. A 3rd down gain of 19.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Oh, that was a nice job there. Quarterback and receiver reading the pressure that was brought. They both knew it was going to open up the middle of the field. Nice little shake and bake at the line of scrimmage. Got right into his route. And the quarterback hit him in stride. He was able to run free after the catch.
There on the stop was Leo Chanel. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
The Vikings field goal. A 47-yard attempt.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Commanders' offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's been a real threat in the red zone and beyond. As you take a look at the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns by a QB, you'll notice he's worked his way into the top 5 at this point in the season. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down.
Washington, first down.
Daniels looking to throw. Got his man, Okonkwo. And he's brought down.
13 yards on the play. That's another Washington first
to the air goes Daniels. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Well, they've been back on the heels a little bit here on this drive.
Man open left side is Brown. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 33.
That's another Washington Commanders.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. This will be caught by Brown. Now the Commanders going to burn the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
13 yards. And the Washington first down.
Again, he'll drop to throw. He's got White here. And the Commanders are going to have a first and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
10 more yards. And a Washington first down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains.
And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. De'Ami Brown as the first half is winding down. And the Commanders have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
It's a double dip here because they're going to get the ball first to start the third quarter. So potentially could go up 2 scores before the other guys get a chance to do anything.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And the lead is now 14-10.
14. Vikings 10.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And the Vikings.
Now McCarthy. Complete. Jefferson to target. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. The final shot before break. McCarthy. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And incomplete on the deep ball. So halftime straight ahead. Let's get you down to the Sunshine State and Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
And the playoff picture starting to take shape. Let's get into it. Our swing around the NFL starts now. In Jacksonville, the Jaguars at home to take on the Colts in the AFC South. And they get it to nuke DeAndre Hopkins. He was a tough man to pin down all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown catches. The Colts win a wild one. Defense optional here. They go on to get the victory. And time for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the National Football League. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we get you back out to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.